All right. Hello, world. It's another edition of Hangout Charting. I'm sure our avid viewership is enjoying this lovely episode. Today we begin with RoboCop against Return of the Jedi. How do we vote, people?
I'm voting Jedi.
And
RoboCop is fun, though.
I'm voting RoboCop. I'm trying to figure if I'd vote for RoboCop over the whole OT. I don't think so, but definitely Jedi. Definitely Jedi. I would vote RoboCop over. Jedi is in the top 10 globally, so.
I was going to say, I can't imagine that Jedi will not win globally.
Yeah. Hooray for Star Wars. All right. We have Lord and Miller's 21 Jump Street against Don Bluth's American Tail.
This is a tough one for me.
Pretty sure I saw American Tail when I was younger. I don't know if it's on my chart. I'm pretty sure I'd vote Jump Street, but...
I think I would vote Jump Street, but I like both of them in very different ways.
I have only seen Jump Street, so that'll be a 2-0 for Lord and Miller. All right. We have Gary Marshall's The Princess Diaries against Joel Gallen's Not Another Teen Movie. I've actually seen both of these.
I have not seen Not Another Teen Movie.
Same. I've only seen Princess Diaries.
Wow.
Not another teen. All you.
Not Another Teen Movie is somehow it's like in that kind of trend of all those crappy parody movies, but it predates all of that because that trend was like mid-aughts, and that's
like the epic movie, disaster movie, were like 05, 06, somewhere around there.
This was like the first one, or a very, very early one.
Yeah, so this one's actually better than those.
It was around the same time as the scary movies started.
Yeah.
Those were early 2000s.
Just like cheap, gross out parody movies. So Not Another Teen Movie does have its cleverness. It actually has Chris Evans being kind of funny in it. But Princess Diaries has enough going on that I will give it a vote. You know, Anne Hathaway, she's got charm.
Mm-hmm.
And it moves up. Good job. All right, we have Mike Judge's Idiocracy against Jared Hess's Nacho Libre.
I got nothing.
I've seen both of these. I will be voting Idiocracy. Nacho Libre I love Napoleon Dynamite, and Nacho Libre was a real disappointment.
Same director?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen neither, so your vote will control.
Unless
Connor or Grant want to jump in now.
Please don't see the movies Grant has seen, though.
I've only seen Nacho Libre. How's it going?
What's up? Hail Satan.
Yep.
Hail Satan. Can you guys vote on this lovely matchup we have before us?
I've only seen Nacho Libre.
I like that we've got similar poses there.
It's great.
They're basically the same movie.
Yeah, my IQ isn't high enough to have seen these.
That joke could go two different ways too.
It might.
So Hannah, your vote still is controlling. So
cool, Idiocracy it is.
I believe Nacho Libre was on the recent episode of Film Spotting where they did Overlooked 2000s movies.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was on Josh's list. So
Josh Larson.
Yep.
What a guy.
Yep.
I emailed Josh Larson one time to ask him about Isle of Dogs because he's a Christian fella. So I was asking him about that because I was leading a group discussion on Isle of Dogs, and he responded real quick. So nice guy.
That's good.
Anyway, we have David Zucker's The Naked Gun 2.5 against Lion King.
I've only seen Lion King.
I stopped after 2 3/8, so I didn't get to 2.5.
Whoa.
I've only seen the scenes with the lady falling off the cliff into the shark water. I can't vote.
Yeah.
Which cliff falling scene is better?
I don't remember, but there are lots of them.
Has anybody seen The Naked Gun 2.5?
No.
All right, let's see if we can. Nope, it's been seen, so we'll have to reload. So sorry for all the feline fans.
Meow.
All right, we have both of my top 100. James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy against Philip Kaufman's Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Neither.
I have not seen that version of Body Snatchers.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, do your lives a favor and watch this version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So good. So good. Oh. Best paranoia movie I've seen. So I think it's just you and I then, Wade?
Yeah.
How are you voting?
Body Snatchers.
Okay. This is a toughie.
It's actually fairly close for me. Guardians is, I think, the best Marvel movie. So,
a fair opinion. It is a lot of fun. I shouldn't strategic vote, but let's see where these guys are at. Okay, I'm definitely strategic voting. Actually, it's probably not. I think Body Snatchers is higher on my chart
Big jump.
too. But it is a great delight for me to vote for Body Snatchers here.
Scooted up into our top 100.
Yeah.
I think David was trashing it earlier today in the pinned post.
He was.
I think he gave a mid-level opinion. He liked everything but the writing, which he called just awful or something to that effect.
I just watched Black Hawk Down, so I can vote on this.
I can't. I've only seen Dragon Tattoo.
I've seen both.
I've only seen Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to David Fincher.
I would agree with Grant.
I would also agree.
Yeah, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is one of the best films of the decade.
High praise from Mr. Bromley.
Yeah, it's in my top 250, as I was reminded by that Greg Dorr post that he did a couple hours ago, where I went through every single one of my top 250 and put what year it was in.
Yeah,
I saw you brought out the pencil and paper.
Yeah, pen and paper, but yes.
Yeah.
I rewatched it recently, and it's still.
I listen to the soundtrack once a week.
Wow, dedication.
Usually only 2 songs, just on loop.
I haven't seen it since the first time I saw it, but I did enjoy it quite a bit. So I think that's 3-0 for Dragon Tattoo.
Yes.
All right. So we have Sam Mendes's Jarhead against Mike Gabriel's Pocahontas.
Have not seen Jarhead.
Nor have I.
No Jarhead.
I haven't
I have seen neither.
All right. I have a feeling Jarhead is probably charted. So, yeah, we'll have to reload
I'm
this.
sure it has.
All right. So, American Tail is back again to take on Hitchcock's Psycho.
I'm voting Psycho this time. I think I voted against American Tail last time too, but that was with 21 Jump Street, which is not as good a movie as Psycho. So Psycho's for sure winning.
I tentatively voted against American Tail, but I guarantee it's not better than Psycho.
You just rewatch it. You just wait.
Yeah, it'll crack my top 10, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's what it'd have to do.
I like American Tail, but no.
I can't vote. I've seen maybe 6/7 of an American Tail. But I'm not going to pretend like I've actually seen it. I saw it on TV. I was like 5. I couldn't think of a fraction.
What fraction of American Tail have you seen, Connor?
None of it.
0/0?
Yep.
You've seen it infinite times?
Yep.
So yeah, I think that Psycho's got a killing here. Oh. All right, we have Christopher Nolan's Inception against Martin Scorsese's Casino.
Casino.
That is the correct emphasis.
On the wrong syllable.
Yes.
Casino
definitely gets the win.
Same.
Oh, I'm voting Inception.
I've only seen Inception.
Womp. I've only seen Inception too, so Inception's losing.
Yeah, it is.
Good job, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, because Casino is one of Scorsese's better movies.
I need to watch it. I think it's on Netflix.
I like that that's
right
a
now.
diss while being a compliment to Casino.
Kasana.
I'm pretty sure I watched Casino on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's still there.
I thought it was on Netflix now, but who knows? They all bump around.
Yeah.
Bump around. Bump around.
All right, we got
Casino's in our top 10.
It is.
I think we did try to like it more
last time or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we picked it over Cuckoo's Nest, I think.
Yeah.
Ew.
So we have Tom Hooper's The King's Speech against Roland Emmerich's Stargate.
I have not seen Stargate.
Same.
And same.
I like
Is
MacGyver.
Stargate charted?
I suspect Stargate has charted.
It is. Goodbye,
People
Colin
have seen it,
Firth.
just not us.
It is in fact a movie. Now,
all right, we have
My dog is apparently reacting to Beethoven.
yes, we have Beethoven against not the. It's probably like an Asylum ripoff. Journey.
Oh,
there are 3 Journey to the Center of the Earth from 2008, and this was a problem early on in my flick charting.
That's terrible.
Weird. This one is fake.
I have to go check my chart now.
Yeah, no, I think there are 3.
Which one?
Maybe they're all at wildly disparate parts of my chart. That would be fun. I haven't seen either of these.
Only Beethoven.
I can't vote, but I'm pretty sure no one has seen this version of Journey.
Not even TJ Scott's mom saw it.
No.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, no, son. No.
That's right, yeah.
Sorry, son, I gotta watch Beethoven instead.
She tried to, but she accidentally saw the 2 others.
Yeah.
Someone here has seen Beethoven, though, right?
Yeah, I have.
All right. We will banish Journey to the Center of the Earth to the center of the Earth.
Okay, the other 2 are safely off my chart as well. I did get worried and had to check.
Was I right? There are 3?
There are 3.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. I haven't seen Scary Movie 4 either.
I have not.
I have not.
No. All right. Well, we'll reload this one because I'm guessing Scary Movie 4 has charted, even though it's broken.
What a frightening thought.
All right. We have K-Pax against Force Majeure. I think Oslund's debut feature.
Yeah. I think he had one before.
But I've seen neither.
I've seen neither.
I've seen Force Majeure.
Only Force Majeure.
Who are they remaking it with?
It's not Will Ferrell, is it?
That actually sounds right.
Is it right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be great.
I mean, to be fair, Force Majeure is a comedy, but a very different kind than American comedies.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
She is. Yeah, is she the wife?
Maybe if they get Oslund to direct it again.
The Jim Rash and Nat Faxon, who wrote The Descendants, are directing it, at least as of November.
They're good, but they have not won a Palme d'Or, so like Oslund has.
Great things. Force Majeure is unranked.
But that's the one that we've seen.
Yeah. We'll try another time.
So sad for Oslund. All right, here's something we can vote on. Michael Bay's Pearl Harbor against Stuart Rosenberg's Cool Hand Luke. I've seen both.
I have only seen Cool Hand Luke.
Same.
Neither.
I've seen both.
All right, Connors, it's up to us.
This is the Connor vote.
Do we have to say anything or not really?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep.
Pearl
All right.
Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Tora. Wait, you said Pearl Harbor, but you voted for Cool Hand Luke. What just happened?
Where's the chaos?
Yeah.
No.
All right, we have the awe-inspiring Contraband against Scott Derrickson's The Day the Earth Stood Still.
I have seen Day the Earth Stood Still.
I have seen neither.
Only The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah, only Earth stood fast. Connor's muted himself, so who knows where he's gone. But it looks like we might be able to banish Contraband to the list of shame.
Sweet.
So goodbye, Marky Mark.
Yeah,
I like that he was on none of the 4 actors that it listed. There's all these other random people. And I was like, where is he?
On the details, it usually leaves out like the top billed actor.
Yeah.
That puts the other 4. I don't know why.
That's a really odd choice.
Yeah.
The Nathan question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Clive Owen's great feature, Shoot 'Em Up?
No.
Nope.
I don't think so, but there's like a vague part of me that thinks I maybe have, but I think I'm mixing it up with something else. I'm checking.
I've seen a Mythbusters episode where they tested some of the fight scenes and Shoot 'em Up.
I have not seen this.
Surprisingly, they are not realistic.
The tagline is, I'm a British nanny and I'm dangerous.
That's fine.
So now I do want to see it because it's clearly
It's
Mary
the
Poppins.
pacifier? No. Like British pacifier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we cannot see whether someone has seen this, so I guess
I'm pretty sure it's on the chart.
Reload this.
If I had to guess.
All right. We have M. Night Shyamalan Split against Peter Jackson's King Kong. I've seen both.
I have seen both. I'm voting Split.
I am going to go King Kong on this. I actually like Peter Jackson's King Kong quite a bit. And
It's
Split,
amazing.
I thought, was very overrated, which is lazy criticism, I know. But I don't like Split. Well, I can't say I don't like Split, but I was kind of let down.
I like
As
both
with
of these, but I would
most
go with
versions
Split.
of King Kong, I tap out as soon as they get back to civilization. And that happened here too.
Yeah.
I've seen both.
How are we voting then?
Oh, okay. Split.
Oh. So.
It will not be a split decision. Then.
I was going to say, if you hadn't seen it, it would have been Split.
Oh, boy. No Split here. It's Split wins.
Can you guys hear me pretty well? I don't know. I've always had like audio.
Sometimes.
You were a little quiet earlier, but you were at normal volume just then.
Yeah.
If I can, I'm gonna try and like nod and shake my head.
Okay.
I can.
Mm-hmm. And even before when you sounded far away, but I could still hear you.
I'll get a little closer.
You just sound like you were yelling your answers from across a room.
Yeah. All right.
The best way to chart.
We have Curtis Hansen's L.A. Confidential against David Lean's Lawrence of Arabia.
Neither.
Both.
Both.
I'm voting Lawrence.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna make it unanimous. I don't like L.A. Confidential.
I don't either.
I don't either.
Wow, we got a little L.A. Confidential.
This is apparently the anti-LA Confidential club.
I enjoy LA Confidential.
Well,
well, you
I
can't be part of
enjoyed you
the club,
voting
then.
against it.
It's not Lawrence though. So.
No.
No.
Good old PETA.
Having seen
O'Toole.
neither, I hate both.
Big jump.
The others.
Another solid Grant opinion.
Yeah.
All right, we have The Others against Mamma Mia.
The others easily.
The Others. Mamma Mia is such a mess.
I've only seen the others.
I wish
Well, if you want to see Meryl Streep wildly flailing her arms because nobody told her what to do with them when she sings, you can watch Mamma Mia.
I get a kick out of Pierce Brosnan struggling to stay in pitch.
He's working so hard.
It's kind of cute.
But no, I
But
sometimes like to just watch clips of Winner Takes It All just on mute and just watch her just flailing wildly in the wind.
You probably sing up some other music to that, and it'd be pretty funny.
Oh, it'd be amazing. I have to figure that out.
I like Our Last Summer because it gives me hope. Because if Pierce Brosnan can get cast in a musical and can't sing, maybe someday I can get cast in a musical because I can't sing.
There you go. There you go.
But I will be voting the others as well.
Yes. Yes.
Great ghost movie. Great ghost movie. Spoilers. Or maybe not.
No.
Okay. We have Guy Hamilton's Live and Let Die against somebody's I'd now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
I've seen neither.
I've not seen Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, I've only seen Live and Let Die.
Same.
I've only seen Chuck and Larry, unfortunately.
Wow.
It is so awful. So awful. I don't know. Oh wow, the statistics started working again.
That's good.
But no votes here. All right. We have Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards against Tamara Davis. Billy Madison. I have seen both.
Yeah, both.
I've seen both.
I have only seen Inglourious Bastards.
Same.
Please vote against Billy Madison.
I can't stand Billy Madison, so Bastards.
Yes.
Yeah. Easy win for Bastards here.
C correcto. Inglourious Bastards. All right, we have George Miller's Mad Max Fury Road against Zemeckis' Back to the Future Part 2.
I've only seen... Go ahead.
I was just going to say I've only seen Back to the Future Part 2.
I've only seen Fury Road.
I'm voting Back to the Future.
That seems right.
If it was the third one, I'd vote Fury Road, but the second one.
If it was the first one, I would still vote Fury Road. So
I will be voting for Marc-Andre Fleury Road.
Marc-Andre Fleury Road.
How's that for a reference?
That's a hockey player, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I understood it.
Connor's got my back.
Does he play for Pittsburgh?
Not anymore.
He used to.
Okay.
He's now a Vegas Golden Knight.
Yeah, both Connors are against each other hockey-wise because I'm a Preds fan.
Yeah.
The closest team to me is the Blues, but I don't really follow hockey.
It's an acquired taste for sure. So let's see. That makes it how many votes for Fleury Road?
I voted for it.
So 2. Connor,
to my one, I think.
I've only seen Mad Max.
Okay. So I guess that's 2-1 Fury Road. All right. Did that move up?
Yep.
Yes, it did.
It did, significantly.
Good job. All right. We have Andrew Adamson's, I believe, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe against James Cameron's Titanic.
Both.
I have seen both.
Both.
I'm voting Titanic.
Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Narnia sucks, and I don't really like Titanic, but yeah, I'll give it to Titanic.
My friend got mad at me the other day because I told her that I did not like the book, Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't like the real life sinking of the Titanic.
I actually quite like it because of everything it's done to our collective culture. Like, we can all point to icebergs.
I just know what that
the
means.
iceberg came from this. Like,
I like Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe quite a bit, but I guess I will be the lone wolf here and vote for it. But you guys have sunken Narnia's ship here. Oh, so many brilliant.
Hey,
more Narnia.
Oh, that's the BBC one, which I have indeed seen.
I think I've seen the BBC Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but I don't think I've seen Silverchair.
Is it going to beat part 2?
I'm gonna vote for it.
Oh no!
I don't like The Godfathers, and Silverchair is probably
Wait.
my favorite of the Chronicles of Narnia BBC movies.
Wait, do we count it as a movie?
I mean, it was a TV movie. Are we counting any TV movies?
We don't have
Is Jewel on there?
TV,
It's not a short.
We've excluded TV shorts, but if this is a feature,
it's a feature.
I think we've been.
Then I am voting it over Godfather Part 2.
I mean, that's
Everybody can yell at me.
For the sake of chaos, I approve.
Yes.
Well, chaos reigns. It enters the chart at number 2. Chaos.
Oh my gosh! I did not even realize that's delightful. My work here is done.
It's the fake battle Los Angeles. They threw in the preposition.
The Battle of Los Angeles.
Yes. Pretty good.
But I wonder if it's better than the actual Battle of Los Angeles.
I can't imagine it is.
You know,
no matter how low the original set the bar.
I like to dream big. But has anybody seen 7 Pounds?
I have.
No.
It's not good.
Isn't it just like The Pursuit of Happiness, but like with weight?
No.
We can banish that, I think.
Really?
Junior. Have we seen Junior?
Terrible. I've seen Junior and 7 Pounds, and they're both bad.
It looks like he's about to give birth to something that's 7 pounds, like 8 ounces.
He probably did.
What is 7 pounds referencing?
7 pounds is, I believe, the weight of various organs.
Okay.
So it's like 21 grams.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm voting Junior here. I made both of these at 7 pounds, made me like angry deep in my core, and Junior was just stupid.
Are you the only vote here?
I might be.
Probably.
All right. Junior will take it. Good job, Barney. All right. We have Colin Trevorrow's Jurassic World against Robert Chenwick's Flight Plan.
I've seen both.
I've seen both.
I've seen Jurassic World, sadly.
Neither is good. I will vote for Flight Plan.
I'm gonna vote Jurassic World, I guess.
I've seen neither.
I wonder what's higher.
That would be interesting.
Probably
More
Jurassic
people
World.
have definitely seen
like
Jurassic
it.
World.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know a single person who likes Flight Plan, and I know plenty of people who enjoy Jurassic World enough.
Yeah, that's true.
So you two are the only votes, I believe, right?
You know what? Let's not put Flight Plan in the top 100.
We already put the Silverchair at number 2.
Oh yeah.
No going back now.
Yeah. Go ahead and click on Jurassic World.
All right. Part 2 returns to take on Ridley Scott's Kingdom of Heaven.
Which I have not seen.
Neither. Or I haven't seen Kingdom of Heaven.
I've seen both.
Yeah, I can't vote.
Oh, I'll be right back.
I'm going to vote for The Godfather Part 2. I think Kingdom of Heaven is quite good. And I don't really care for the Godfather movies, but I like them. I mean, I think they're good movies, but they're just not my thing.
Fair enough.
Isn't that a fair and balanced answer?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Wholesome Grant answer.
Yeah, finally.
3
years in the making.
I also like Kingdom of Heaven quite a bit. But I love Part 2. I wouldn't count myself a Godfather fanatic, but the Part 1 and 2 are both in my top 100. Just a very excellent made films, so I'll vote Part 2 as well.
I'm working on a Robert De Niro mustache, circa Godfather Part 2.
Nice.
It's 2 days old.
All right. We have more Mad Max. We have the Road Warrior against Smokin' Aces. I've only seen the Road Warrior.
Same.
Neither for me.
Neither.
They're charted, so I guess we'll have to skip this one. Unless Hannah returns in the following 5 seconds. Okay. All right. We have Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror against Henry Levin and George Pal's The Wonderful World of the Brothers Grimm.
Neither.
I've seen Planet Terror.
Neither. And that one's unranked, so I think we can banish that.
It's cool.
The list of shame.
Henry Levin is a pretty neat filmmaker. I haven't seen a lot of his stuff, but he's worth looking into.
All right. Have you seen The Talented Mr. Ripley?
No.
No.
Well, I can't tell if this is charted, but I'm guessing it probably is. So we will reload. All right.
Too talented for me.
All right. We have Mike Newell's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire against Ridley Scott's American Gangster.
Lots of Ridley Scott today.
Yeah.
I have not seen American Gangster, though.
Sam.
Nor have I.
Yeah, I have not seen American Gangster either. So we will...
That one, I believe, is on the chart, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll reload. All right. We have the Russos, Captain America Winter Soldier against Dan Rush's Everything Must Go.
Neither.
The only Cap.
Yep.
I know I've seen like 10/16 of Everything Must Go. But I don't think I've seen the full thing, so I will say I haven't seen it. So, yeah, I imagine
it is
started.
on the chart.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was. It was somewhat seen at the time.
I don't remember it at all.
Yeah, it was like Will Ferrell trying to be slightly more serious or something like that. It's like the parts I saw are like all right. I hate it when Will Ferrell yells. That's why I don't think he's that funny. So he doesn't yell as much in that one. Anyway, we have Zach Braff's Garden State against Zucker's The Naked Gun.
Only Garden State.
Only Naked Gun.
Neither.
I like both. I think they're both around the middle of my chart. I'll give it to Garden State.
All right.
I wonder if I would think Hannah's seen these.
Oh.
Ooh, do I want that?
Do you want that?
I'm reconsidering.
Follow your heart. Our chart at number 2.
My heart leads me to Natalie Portman, so
Yeah.
Garden State. Let's do it.
Boom. It's all over now. You can't take it back. All right. We have Ron Underwood's Tremors against Mel Smith's Being. Chaos. Rain.
Neither.
Just Tremors.
Neither.
Just Tremors.
That Tremors poster looks kind of like a Goonies poster.
It does.
Yeah, we'll have to reload this.
I have seen Mr. Bean's Holiday, weirdly enough.
All right. We have Tony Scott's Spy Game.
Well, it's the Scott brothers today.
Pirate, Stallion of the Cimarron.
I have seen Spirit.
Same.
I feel like I've seen Spirit. I just don't remember anything about it, so neither.
I probably saw it in kindergarten, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither here. And that one's charted, so we'll have to roll again. All right. We have Mike Nichols' The Graduate against Evan Reitman's Evolution.
Only Graduate.
The Graduate.
Only Graduate.
Can anyone read in the Cyrillic alphabet?
No.
Probably says Young Love.
It might also say The Graduate.
It could.
Wild guess, but
I bet in other nations it had a different title.
could.
Like Benimi Vucic.
These are both on the chart.
Right. Yeah, it says Roberto Benigni.
All right. We have the lovely live-action 101 Dalmatians against Simon West, the mechanic.
I haven't seen The Mechanic.
Same.
I think I've seen both.
It's all you, because I have not seen the mechanic.
Give it to Dalmatians. I remember nothing about.
All right. Good job, Corella. All right. We have Barry Sonnenfeld Get Shorty against Danny Boyle's Slumdog Millionaire. Only Millionaire.
Same.
Yeah. Grant, you no.
Just Slumdog.
All right. We have Gary Ross's Pleasantville against Ron Howard's Cinderella Man.
I like that Das Comeback.
Yeah.
Das Comeback.
Neither.
Only Pleasantville.
I think it's just you, Wade, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'll give it to Pleasantville.
All right. I do like Pleasantville. It's pleasant. All right. We have George Miller's Fury Road against Stallone's Rocky IV.
Only Mad Max.
Only Max.
Yep.
Grant?
I said I've only seen Rocky.
All right. I'm not hearing you sometimes.
That's okay.
All right. Neither. They're both true. What am I saying? All right. We have Super Size Me against the Patriot.
I've seen both.
Only Super Size Me.
Yep. Only Super Size Me.
I'll go Patriot.
Yeah, I'll go Patriot as well. This is actually a new member, Spanish Monkeys. She's new to our Flickcharter group. The Patriot is her #1 of all time.
Oh.
Wow.
We went to high school together.
Okay.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Good old Mel takes the win.
We're sure it's not the lost film, The Patriot, from like the 20s.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. She's the one who found it.
Yeah, and she's hoarding it.
Yeah.
We have Arthur against the Horse Thief, directed by Zhuang Tuan and Pei Ching Pan.
Oh yeah, I love those guys.
Fun fact, Martin Scorsese, when he was on one of the Roger Ebert shows for the best films of the 80s, he put this as like his #2.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. And then Roger Ebert put Raging Bull as his #1 for the 80s. But
just kissing up to Scorsese, I'm sure.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I'm back and I've seen neither of these.
Okay.
So,
Neither.
Yeah, neither. Yeah.
Neither. Both unranked. List them both.
kick them out.
I think if Russell Brand had been in The Horse Thief, I think we would have seen it.
John Hughes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off against Clyde Geronimo's Sleeping Beauty.
Both.
Seen both.
Hey, Ferris Bueller.
Only Ferris.
I'm voting Ferris, but Sleeping Beauty is good.
Sleeping Beauty is good, but I'm voting for Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is one of the greatest films ever made.
I will throw Sleeping Beauty a vote, but I like both of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ferris takes the win.
As he always does.
That he does.
Right.
All right, we have Hitchcock's The Birds against Charlie Chaplin's Easy Street.
I have not seen Easy Street.
Same.
It's probably a short, I would think.
Yeah.
It stars Jennifer Grey.
Oh, really?
Probably not the same one from Ferris Bueller and Dirty Dancing.
That'd be something.
All right.
Big Hollywood secret.
Time traveling Jennifer Grey.
It's 24 minutes long. So
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Looper takes its place. Rian Johnson. I've seen both.
Yep.
I've seen both.
I have not seen Looper.
I think I'm gonna vote Looper. The Birds is fine, but it's not a Hitchcock that sits with me.
I think I'll go Looper. I like The Birds too, but yeah.
I'm gonna vote for The Birds.
My mother does credit seeing The Birds as a young child with her lifelong fear of birds. So every time she sees a bird, she's like, "It's Hitchcock's fault."
I like Looper quite a bit. Rian Johnson earned his way onto Star Wars directing that, probably, at least partially. But I think I will also go Birds here. I really liked it when I watched it this past October. So we will go to the Globals, which
Got to be The Birds. I would.
Yeah, but not by much. 300 spots.
A lot of people loved Looper, so I wasn't sure how that was going to go.
Yeah. I was just assuming whatever the Hitchcock movie is higher.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
Looper is a very Flickchart movie, though.
Looper versus, and not all Hitchcock, Looper versus like Rich and Strange is not going to be so good.
Right.
Yeah.
But The Birds, yeah.
They fly away with it.
A little.
It's Mad Max Day, too.
It is. We have
Mad Max and the Scots.
Third unique Mad Max against Oliver Stone's JFK.
I have seen both.
Only seen Mad Max.
That Mad Max is surprisingly like dull.
Yeah.
It's like 90 minutes of him hanging out with his kid with the weird name, and then like 10 minutes of him vigilanteing. So I guess I'm voting JFK, but I don't like that either. So. But Mad Max was so boring.
I'll give it to JFK too.
All right. JFK wins.
Yeah.
Ask not what you can do for your Flickchart, but what your Flickchart can do for you. Oh
I think
boy.
I think that was backwards.
Something like that.
Oh, well, maybe it's different with Flickchart.
Oh well.
I've seen both of these.
Yeah. Office Space. Miracle on 34th Street.
Office Space.
I don't find Office Space that funny. I'm going to vote for Miracle.
Yeah, I think I'm going to vote Miracle, but I'm pretty indifferent to both of these.
Yeah. I like when they're destroying the printers, but that's about it.
I have only seen Office Space. So, Miracle on 34th Street wins. All right.
I've seen
Inside Out.
Okay.
The Dream Child.
Most
Dream Child.
Most Nightmare sequels are terrible, and this is one of them. So, Inside Out wins.
If this was Dream Warriors, I could vote, but
I'd vote Inside Out over any of the sequels.
I've only seen the first Nightmare.
I would too, but I like Dream Warriors.
Like last year.
I would watch that one and maybe like New Nightmare, but the rest aren't really worth it.
I have a soft spot for part 4, I believe.
A lot of people like Dream Warriors, which is 3.
Yeah, Dream Warriors is pretty good. I think the first one is a masterpiece, in my humble opinion.
It's great.
I love the original.
I'd just like to point out that 34th Street's in our top 50 now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
This chart is wild.
That's good.
Andrew's really mad at me in the
I'll join the Inside Out votes, though. Yeah, I mean, that Inside Out's excellent. Yeah. All right. We have Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland against Martha Coolidge's Real Genius.
I've seen both.
I've seen both. It's Real Genius. It's not great, but it's not Alice in Wonderland. So.
Real Genius isn't really my kind of movie, but it's not, bad. So
Neither.
And I've only seen Alice, which is interesting, but yeah. Not that good. Real Genius wins. All right. American History X against Pirates on Stranger Tides. I've seen both.
That classic Rob Marshall musical. The Caribbean on Stranger Tides.
Honestly, a Pirates musical would be kind of awesome.
It probably would have been better.
I don't think I've seen On Stranger Tides.
I've only seen American History X.
Neither.
I have seen both, and I will vote for American History X.
I like I won't say I like On Stranger Tides. It's not great, but I do think it is better than At World's End, which I know is like a minority view on it. I like Ian McShane's Blackbeard. Ian McShane overall is a fun actor.
I like Penelope Cruz's sister doing all the shots from a distance because she was pregnant.
Yeah, great. That is funny. Yeah, but yeah, American History X. Easy vote there. All right, we have Wolfgang Petersen's In the Line of Fire against Get Shorty.
Neither.
I guess I'm voting Get Shorty.
It's an enthusiastic vote.
Yeah, I saw both of these a really long time ago, and neither one of them stuck in my memory enough to care. But I think I enjoyed Get Shorty more.
Well, it's a win for Get Shorty. All right, we have Peter Weir's Dead Poets Society against more Ridley Scott, Alien.
I'm going to vote for the best Ridley Scott.
Same.
I'm voting Alien for sure.
I'm voting for the Dead Poets Society.
Sorry, Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alien is my number 5. Love it. Alien's a masterpiece. So, yeah. Dead Poet Society is pretty good, though. Oh, Alien, my Alien. More Alien. Alien 3 against Lost in Translation.
# lit for the win.
Yeah.
Alien 3.
Only seen Lost in Translation.
Neither.
And I have only seen Alien 3. So that'll be a retweet, # lit for the win.
Let's go.
Mountaineers.
You gotta see Lost in Translation, Connor.
I know. Lost in Translation was the last movie in my movie course in undergrad, but I skipped it after the first 15 minutes. And I still haven't watched it. I was a senior, so senioritis, etc.
Yeah.
So here we have 2 classics, though.
Dawn of the Dead's a sequel to Scooby-Doo, I'm pretty sure.
What's that?
Dawn of the Dead's a sequel to Scooby-Doo, I'm pretty sure.
I would believe it. The Australians love this Scooby-Doo for whatever reason.
Really?
That's what I've read or heard. This Scooby-Doo is super popular in Australia.
Okay.
Random tidbits of knowledge.
I've seen people online who write glowing reviews of Scooby-Doo, and I'm not entirely sure it's unironic, but I want to say.
There are all those weird memes right now of captions from interviews about how strong Shaggy is.
I was only using 10% of his power and stuff.
The word Shaggy is a meme now.
Yeah, that was weird. Dawn of the Dead is better, by the way.
Yeah. Dawn of the Dead is better. I'm 100% voting that.
I've only seen Scooby-Doo.
I saw Scooby-Doo when I was touring with a Christian drama group, and they had extremely strict rules about what movies you could watch. So I
Dawn of the Dead was probably off the table
because they were accepted, and I just needed to watch a movie.
That's so weird because Scooby-Doo would not have been allowed to have been seen in any of the churches I grew up in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't worry so much about like ghost stuff. It was just like, is it PG? Cool, you're good.
Yeah.
So I watched National Treasure 2 twice that year because it was the only thing we could see in theaters.
Well, that's pretty good.
And then I saw Wall-E and started crying because it had been a year since I had listened to any musicals, and it opened with a song from Hello Dolly, and I was like, I miss this music so much. I want to go home and not listen to Christian music anymore.
Hail Satan.
Oh man. I will also vote Dawn of the Dead too, for the record. Zack Snyder's only good movie.
Watchmen's good.
Yeah.
One of his two okay movies.
You know what, Wade? We don't need this negativity.
That's my favorite Snyder.
All right. Dawn wins. Saving Your Choice up against Saving Your Choice. Whoa, Scooby-Doo's taking on more horror villains with the Texas Chainsaw.
Like, I feel like I'm in this one.
Feels like it's going to switch, but
it hasn't.
Yeah.
I've not seen the Chainsaw remake.
I haven't
either.
I've seen like 35/76 of it.
Yeah.
Just keep getting like weirder and weirder fractions.
Yeah, you know. I probably will force myself to watch this one next year for my Texas Chainsaw Massacre blog post.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'll do.
That might be the next horror franchise I do.
Yeah, you and I have been pairing up on them. So
yeah, I don't think we were doing them at the same time, but we've been doing the same general thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if I qualify my 35th, 76th as enough to vote.
I don't know that we can round that up. So.
Is it charted? Yeah, I kind of figured it might be. All right. Let's see what we get here. Horrible Bosses against Super Troopers.
I've seen both
of these.
Neither.
I've only seen Horrible Bosses.
Yep, same.
I'm voting Horrible Bosses.
I don't know. I think I laugh more at Super Troopers, but I don't think either of them are very good.
Horrible Bosses is a movie that I don't think is good, but I enjoyed it. Super Troopers I don't think is good, and I didn't enjoy it.
You know what? Let's give it to Horrible Bosses.
All right.
You don't want to put it in the top 1,000?
No. No.
All right, we have Ben Affleck's The Town against David Zucker's Scary Movie 4.
None of us had seen that, I believe.
Both of which star somebody whose name is R, begins with R, and then their last name is Hall.
That's true. Regina Hall was in Scary Movie 4? Oh my god.
Apparently. I haven't seen it either.
Leslie Nielsen. Oh, man. Poor people get pulled into these movies. All right, we have it.
Nielsen is just wonderful though, and Regina Hall's not bad.
I liked her in the movie Bourbon Street. What's it called?
That's Regina King was Beale Street.
Yeah, Beale Street.
Regina Hall was in Support the Girls, which was pretty good from last year.
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but so we have Nicholas Riggs, Don't Look Now, R.I.P. Against Stephen Herrick's The Three Musketeers.
I've not seen that version of Musketeers.
No, I've only seen Don't Look Now.
Same.
So I guess it's in my hands.
Yes.
I don't like Don't Look Now.
Oh no.
I'm supposed to, but I just don't. So I'm gonna vote Three Musketeers because it's fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Oh, but it's ahead on the chart.
I was going to say, I think
Not even
not very
chaos.
high anyway.
Not
It's
even
fine.
chaos.
Wow. Oh,
I just
All
want
right.
the build now to like go somewhere, and it doesn't.
It does, but that's okay.
all right. We have
It's
Ice Age.
Antichrist, but on a vacation to Italy. They have the same plot.
There you go.
That's a great comparison, Grant. I'm proud
But
of
I've
you.
never looked at it that way.
No, seriously, exact same plot. Kid dies at the beginning, and then a married couple struggles.
I feel the same about Antichrist. I don't feel like it goes anywhere.
Maybe
I just
marital
if I
horror
ever meet
films are not
anybody
your.
whose kids died, I'll feel like their relationship isn't going anywhere. Like maybe this is just how this narrative goes for me.
All right. Final try for you, Hannah. Have you seen Hereditary?
I have.
Did that go anywhere?
It did go somewhere, but it felt pretty pointless. Like it got to a place. I just didn't know why I was supposed to care that that's where we were.
Oh, wait. We had this discussion, I think.
I think we did. I think we fought about it on my wall.
Yeah.
I thought Hereditary was fine. I just didn't. It was being hyped up the same way that a lot of other ones that like did have an emotional core to it were, and it didn't resonate for me for whatever reason.
That would be a triple feature, though.
Yeah, Hereditary, Antichrist, Don't Look Now.
Lots of death and parents and fighting.
Yes.
Likewise, the relationship here between Dick Tracy and Ice Age.
I've seen both.
Only Ice Age.
Only Ice Age.
Only Ice Age.
I'm in it for the swirls.
Then I shall vote Dick Tracy.
All right. Good
which
job.
is weird and atmospheric, and Ice Age is fine but generic. And Dick
And
Tracy
it has Madonna.
It has Madonna.
And it's got Sondheim songs, which is cool.
You know, I do like the Ice Age movie because it introduced me to that song, Send Me On My Way by Rusted Root. I like that song. They're a
I can just
Pittsburgh
imagine
based-
you with like the Ice Age soundtrack on CD, just sliding that thing to the
I have
CD
to go
player
find
for
the
a
Ice Age
long drive.
Send Me On My Way is a great song, okay?
But only when it's on the Ice Age soundtrack. That's how you prefer it.
Yes, that's specifically.
Yeah.
If Ray Romano is not talking before the song, I hate it.
Oh, it's the Ice Age.
That was a great
Definitely a line
impersonation.
right out of the movie.
Oh, man. All right. We
I don't
have
know what Sergeant's 3 is.
I have not seen Sergeant 3.
some
but
Rat
it's-
Pack
Look at that
movies.
cast.
Movie. Like,
That cast
what?
I feel like it's something I should have heard of.
Yeah. And
Right.
it's like John Sturges.
Is there a Sergeants 1 and 2? Or are there just 3 of them and that's why it's called
It's like
I
Three
think it's
Amigos.
three of them.
I think it's Three Amigos. Sergeant.
Sergeant's Cubed.
That's it.
That's what it is. I have a feeling this is Uncharted. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
The last
only Close Encounters.
all 5 members of the Rat Pack, and it is a remake of Gunga Din set in the American West.
Wow.
So I guess I have to watch that.
It'd be nice to vote on this since they both have the number 3 or 3rd in their title.
Mm.
Now we're
Nigel
Eddie
should do a
Murphy.
poll.
Yes.
They were doing numbers the other week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the marvelous movie starring Eddie Murphy?
I
Both,
haven't.
both movies about coming to America.
That's true.
They are.
Wow.
I haven't seen Coming to America.
Both were directed by Francois Truffaut. Wait, darn it. False.
So did anybody say they saw Eddie Murphy?
I have not. I don't think
No.
anybody said they'd seen it.
I can't tell if it's been charted.
I'll watch it.
I guarantee it has.
Yeah.
I feel like just about anything I've heard of has been charted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe bet.
I bet it's in Andrew A. Dennison's top 10.
Wow. You're like pressing on wounds. Grant.
You know, in Andrew's eyes, it's better than McCabe and Mrs. Miller. That's all we know.
That is yes.
That's true.
That is the metric stick by which all other films.
Yeah.
So we have Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream against The Promised Land.
By Gus Van Sant.
Directed by no one.
Gus Van Sant.
Oh, that is Van Sant.
I have not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Same.
Nope.
Yeah, nobody saw it.
Okay.
And it's unranked, so we can kick it off if we want.
Booyah.
Like Sea of Trees era Gus Van Sant where no one saw his movies.
I've seen both.
Yeah, both.
I've only seen Requiem.
Bad Boys is bad. I'm gonna vote for Requiem.
And Requiem is a dream.
I've seen neither.
It could be a kind of dream, I suppose.
I read the book version of Requiem, and it's equally terrifying. It's written very much, very stream of consciousness with very little punctuation, and so it took me a long time to like get into the rhythm of it. But man, it brings home that sensation, and it's really unsettling.
Yep, same for the movie.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh man, this is a really good adaptation.
Nice.
It's got that epic song that's used in trailers all the time now.
Yeah.
And
Lux
little,
Eterna, I believe.
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Mansell.
I've seen both.
I have seen both.
I've only seen A Beautiful Mind.
Only the Best Picture winner.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The year of Mulholland Drive.
The year of Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, and Fellowship.
That's true.
And Gosford Park, and
a year of almost anything that came out.
Yeah.
A year
I
in
did
which
like The
movies were
Beautiful
released.
Mind, but it's been so many years since I've seen it, so I'm starting to doubt that. Although I bet I'd still like it, but I like Life of Brian a lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and vote Life of Brian.
I'm not a fan of A Beautiful Mind, and Life of Brian's pretty good. So
Didn't it win the Palme d'Or?
no, Meaning of Life won the Grand Prix.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Today I learned.
I don't hate A Beautiful Mind, but what I do hate is them trying to pass off Russell Crowe's accent as West Virginian. It is so not West Virginian. It's not
in that
funny.
movie goes like in and out. Like sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. It's not very good.
His
Well,
accent.
doesn't he have dementia or something?
I don't.
He's just a West Virginia. That's how West Virginia people with schizophrenia sound.
Yeah, right. Schizophrenia.
He sounds like he walked off the plantation in Georgia. Is how he sounds like.
I do not remember his accent.
You don't remember that huge plot twist where he's from West Virginia?
Yeah.
I do not.
Well, I knew of the guy beforehand because I like to take, our West Virginians are who are famous. We take great pride in, and to see him butcher that accent so horribly was just insulting.
And the movie in general doesn't really do him justice, I don't think.
No,
I think he should have thrown the baby out with the bathwater.
something like that.
Like that scene where the baby's drowning.
Yeah, it probably would have been better.
I think so.
It would have been interesting, at least.
Yeah.
So I'll vote Life of Brian too, because we're all free individuals who all think uniquely here. Yes. All right.
I got what you were doing there, Connor. So
What was that?
I put a lot of effort into these jokes. Okay. Anaconda against Lumet's 12 Angry Men.
Have I seen Anaconda? I think I saw like a riff track Anaconda.
It's same thing.
Are we ranking Nicki Minaj songs?
12 Angry Men still ranks above that.
Yeah, I've seen both.
I think I've seen Anaconda. I mean, I won't worry because I'm sure it's going to go to 12 Angry Men. I have not seen Anaconda. I lied.
12 Angry Men easily.
I can't vote.
Yeah. No vote here.
Even though it's objectively terrible, according to Greg.
Oh, yes. Well, the verdict's in. 12 Angry Men is winning.
That was such a good post, by the way.
It was
like
pretty funny.
in the history of Flickchart post.
Grant, when you posted your comment, I initially thought it was just the entire top 250, and you were making a joke.
No, it took me
I
an hour.
realized you were serious.
Yeah, it took me
I
I thought about it. Like,
Grant's a dedicated troll.
And Jerry Zucker, the frequent appearances today.
Days of Future Past is one of the rebooted ones when they're young, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a combo of the two.
Yeah.
There's time travel in it.
Well, I haven't seen any of the young ones. I only saw the first 3.
It's the second one after First Class.
Yep. And probably the second best X-Men movie. Third best if you like Logan.
It's kind of gotten worse for me as time goes on. Like I don't really want to watch it again. I mean,
this was the one I think that gave us like those Quicksilver scenes where everything was in slow motion. I think that was the first time we saw that.
Yep.
I don't like Ghost at all. I'm gonna vote for X-Men.
I haven't seen Ghost.
Same.
Neither.
I've only seen Ghost.
All right, Grant, you hand it to the X-Men.
Wait, what?
That was me.
Yeah.
I've
Or
seen
Wade.
that.
Did I just say Grant? I did, didn't I? You're on my mind.
Yeah, I only watch Patrick Swayze when he's dancing with Chris Farley.
Wow, you gave it a jump. All right. X-Files. Nacho Libre.
I have
Go.
only seen Nacho Libre.
Nothing.
Neither.
Only Nacho.
All right. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that's going to get reloaded. They're pretty close together on the chart, though. All right. We have the Flatliners remake against Final Destination 2.
I have not seen either.
I've seen neither.
Neither.
I've only seen Final Destination 2. The Flatliners remake looked interesting, and then it just vanished from memory. I like Nina Dobrev a lot, though, so I probably will force myself to watch it someday. All right.
Flatliners was unranked, so we can send that away.
Yeah. All right. Replaced by Master and Commander.
Which I also have not seen.
I've seen that one.
Neither.
I've only seen Final Destination 2.
Master and Commander's on the chart.
Yeah. All right. More X-Men. Bryan Singer's X2 against Shrek. Andrew Adamson. I think. Yes.
I've seen
both.
both.
I think Vicky Jensen, maybe. It has a couple directors.
Yeah.
2-time Palme d'Or nominees for Shrek 1 and 2.
Ugh.
Wow.
I'm going to vote for Shrek.
I'm voting Shrek here easily.
X2.
Neither. Oh wait, I've seen Shrek, but neither.
Yeah, I like Shrek, but I'm going X2. X2 is really good.
Uh-oh.
So the Globals
Oh.
cannot answer this question.
I think
Give me a second.
Hold on.
Shrek is probably higher, right?
I would think so.
I would.
I'm not. I don't know.
Well, people like
I don't
Shrek.
know. Shrek is at 732.
Ooh.
Oh, it's like 25
Really
spots
close.
higher.
Wow.
That's real close.
Yeah, X2 is like really well liked. So
Yeah.
I was expecting it to maybe slightly be higher, but
Would most
I
people
would-
say X2 is the best X-Men?
I think so.
So I don't think it's my favorite, but I think it's.
I think it'll be interesting to see how it pans out because there's still like a lot of Logan love because it's
That's
very
true. I
recent.
think we're just going to say Logan and then X2.
Yeah. I think how that question gets answered 5 years from now will be interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Shrek will win. Tiebreaker.
And of course, Logan was the first superhero movie to get a screenplay nomination at the Oscars.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. We have Knowing, starring the great actor Nick Cage,
Yes.
against The Best Man.
I saw Knowing twice in theaters.
Wow.
I've seen neither.
The more you know.
Yes.
Only see Knowing.
Neither.
Only Knowing. I don't know if Best Man is ranked or not. So,
Check real quick. Maybe not super quick. I would guess it's not.
it doesn't seem familiar.
Malcolm D.
We can chance it.
What's the worst that could happen?
The one person who ranked it is going to come back and.
It is not ranked. It's not ranked.
Bye. Army of Darkness.
I can vote.
I've seen both.
I still can't vote because I've only seen Army of Darkness.
13-year-old me who saw Knowing Twice in theaters had questionable taste, and I will vote for Army of Darkness.
I still need to see Army of Darkness. It's the last of the Evil Deads I haven't seen.
It's not. I think the Evil Dead are. I would rank them from 1, 2, and 3 in descending order.
Okay.
So.
Every time I see the title, I think it's by Jean-Pierre Melville.
Army of Shadows, yeah.
That is close. Ash wins. All right, we have I Spit on Your Grave against The Good German.
I have seen The Good German.
Neither.
So I guess we're sending I Spit on Your Grave to the list.
Yep.
Have you seen Pride and Prejudice, Wade?
Yes, I can vote. And I like both, but I'll go with Pride and Prejudice.
I guess I'm voting Pride and Prejudice.
All right.
Yeah.
An enthused vote for Pride and Prejudice.
I really don't like that Pride and Prejudice. Everybody does, and I do not.
All right. We have Hitchcock's Birds back again against Pitch Black.
Can't
I've
vote.
only seen the birds.
Just the birds.
Same.
I have seen both.
Nice.
I really like Pitch Black. I never have seen any of the other Riddick movies, but Pitch Black's pretty good. Very kind of old-fashioned horror-style movie, honestly. But I will vote the Birds. The Birds is good. Flap. All right, Titanic is back to take on the Thomas Crown Affair.
I have not seen.
I'm pretty sure that's on the chart.
Titanic.
Nobody's seen Thomas Crown?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's on the chart.
I suspect it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
All right, we have Ben-Hur against Under the Shadow.
Great Britain's submission for the foreign film category a few years ago.
I have not seen Under the Shadow.
I've only seen Under the Shadow.
Wow.
It's a pretty solid movie.
I haven't seen it.
Is there a chariot race in it?
No, there is not.
Ugh.
That's not even the best scene in Ben-Hur.
No, it's just the only one I remember.
The rowing scene is the best scene.
Oh, you know what? I do remember a rowing scene. I don't remember what happens in it, but I remember him being in the boat.
The rowing scene is pretty good. I'm going to try to make my way to seeing Ben-Hur next week. Hopefully the print is good, or the digital projection. But yeah, we can't vote on this, so we will reload. All right, we have Flipped against Howl's Moving Castle.
I have not seen Flipped.
Same.
Neither.
All right, Flipped can
Flipped
get
to the
banished.
list.
Young Frankenstein.
I can vote, and I'm voting Frankenstein.
I'm gonna vote for Howl's.
Ooh. Is anyone else voting? I have not seen Howl's, so
The Mel Brooks one is probably higher on the global.
I suspect it is.
yeah. Do we think we're all safe?
Go ahead and vote for it.
Yeah. All right. We have Mad Max back again to take on Kingdom of Heaven. I have seen both.
I have not seen Kingdom of Heaven.
Only Ridley Scott.
Can't vote.
So it's me. I'm going to vote Kingdom of Heaven. I would agree with the earlier consensus that this first Mad Max is not that good. And I like Kingdom of Heaven quite a bit. All right, we have Beginners against Toy Story 2.
Both.
I've seen both.
I've seen both.
So it's all you guys. I have not seen Beginners.
I'm voting Beginners.
I'm voting for
Yeah.
Toy Story 2.
I like Toy Story 2 a lot, but I'm going Beginners.
Beginners is terrible, and the characters promote vandalism. I don't like it.
I find Toy Story 2 the least interesting of the 3 Toy Stories.
I like it the most.
It makes me cry.
Two, I think, maybe, but
I sob watching Toy Story 2.
It's definitely better than the third one.
I did like the third
one's
one.
terrible.
The third one at least was a resolution, which makes me so angry about Toy Story 4, but that's a whole different story.
The third one is the best one.
No.
But,
It makes me cry like nothing else. So voting wise, I
think that's 2 for Beginners and 1 for Toy Story.
I can't decide.
No, Wade.
Because I like both of them. I will go with the
check the stats.
Chaos vote for Beginners.
Ugh.
Chaos.
Oh
Rain.
yeah, that is one.
Chaos. Rain.
Sorry, Grant.
Yeah, I'm so anti-vandalism.
Rain.
No, this is a superfluous thing, by the way. It doesn't matter to me that much, but it bothered me. I will say that.
All right, we have Bryan Singer's Superman Returns against Dances with Wolves.
I've only seen Superman Returns.
Same.
Only dances.
Only Superman Returns.
I have seen both. So I think this Superman movie is vastly underrated. It's actually pretty good for the most part. There's some unfortunate script choices, though, I think that drag it down a bit. But Kevin Spacey is good, and Eric Bana or whomever it is and plays Superman. I don't know, whatever his name is. The guy.
What is his name?
Brandon Ralph.
Brandon Ralph. Thank you.
Yeah, that
His
guy.
name is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I would watch that one.
Wreck-It Ralph is Superman. Dances with Wolves. I can't say I'm it's an okay Best Picture winner. Am I gonna be? You know what? I am doing it. I'm voting Superman Returns on this.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's a jump. Some small chaos. All right, we have the Russos, Captain America: Civil War against Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes.
Haven't seen Apes.
I haven't seen Planet of the Apes.
Neither.
No apes. No apes votes.
No.
Was Planet of the Apes pre 9/11 or post 9/11? Like, just as far as release date. Like, I know production was before, but
That was 7/27.
Oh yeah, on the poster there, I think that's
Yeah, go on.
before then.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to make some kind of correlation here. I don't know.
All right, we have the Mighty Ducks against Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Either.
I've seen Mighty Ducks.
Neither.
All right. I think that The Mighty Ducks is a charming children's film. Star Trek: The Motion Picture is a very good-looking movie, but it sucks. With that said, I am voting for Star Trek: The Motion Picture, which was one of my first cinephilic experiences of trying to watch a film multiple times until it becomes good, and I failed.
It didn't work.
It was directed
Alright.
by Robert Wise.
Yeah.
Wait, for real?
Yep.
Isn't it? Or am I making that up?
No, that's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's a win here today for Star Trek. All right, we have Goodfellas against Contact.
For a second, that looked like the poster for The Descendants.
I was gonna say, I thought that
Yeah,
it does.
same color scheme.
I haven't seen Contact.
Same.
I've seen both. I guess I'm voting Goodfellas. They're both fine. They're both enjoyable.
Have you seen both of these, Grant?
I've only seen the terrible film Goodfellas.
On that
It's in my
note,
bottom 20.
Goodfellas.
It's like right up there with
Yeah,
Doctor Strange.
Oh, and it's in our top 20, so there we
It's
go.
overrated as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't love it, but it's probably equally as good as Contact.
Oh boy.
All
right. Demi's Silence of the Lambs against Vacation.
I've seen both. I'm voting Silence.
In like 1/4 of Vacation.
You want to give us a weirder fraction?
No, I can't.
It just sounds vague.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like a good 17/18 of National Lampoon's Vacation. I'm not gonna pretend like I've actually really watched it though.
That missing 18.
Silence of the Lambs is a made-for-TV movie, as far as I'm concerned, aesthetically speaking. So yeah, I can't vote though. So
Thank you for that.
you're welcome. Yeah, or was that for the pixels?
So Silence will win. I've only seen Christmas Vacation, and I didn't actually like it that much.
Vacation, I think, is better than Christmas Vacation.
Well, that's good to hear.
I watch Christmas Vacation every year. It's good.
It had like a good scene or two. So we have Hunchback of Notre Dame against Clue.
I've seen both.
I have seen both.
I've only seen Clue.
Only the one with the gypsies. I don't know. Yeah.
The love for Clue baffles me. I do not think it's very good.
Yeah,
I think Clue is fine, but I think Hunchback is really, really close to being freaking amazing. If they just took those stupid gargoyles out, it would be one of the best Disney films of all time. And so when I remember it, I forget that the gargoyles are there, so I'm voting Hunchback.
I will join you and vote for Hunchback.
All right. Hunchback wins it. All right. We have Rob Marshall's Chicago against a bunch of guys, Gone with the Wind.
I think it's like 5 or 6, something like that.
I think 5 different directors.
Yeah.
Neither for me. I'll be right back.
2 best
I have
picture
seen
winners,
both.
and I will vote for Chicago.
I will also vote for Chicago.
I can't vote. I've only seen Gone with the Wind.
These are 2 personal favorites of mine. I notably love Gone with the Wind. Chicago I also like quite a bit. But I will vote Gone with the Wind and lose. With God as my witness. Well, I can't be too mad at Chicago jumping into the top 100.
Yes.
All right, we have Rocky 3 against Jingle All the Way.
I've seen both.
Neither here.
Only Jingle.
Neither.
All right. Well, Rocky 3 is maybe the second best of the Rocky movies. The first one is maybe the best. Jingle All the Way is fantastic. I'm going to vote for Jingle All the Way. It's double time.
Whoa. Arnold. Boom.
Always keep your promises if you want to keep your friends.
All right. We have David O. Russell's The Fighter against The Lost Boys. I've seen both.
I've seen both. I'm trying to decide if I want to vote for Lost Boys or if I just want to vote for its soundtrack. And I don't know. I think I'm going to give my vote to the Lost Boys.
I'm gonna vote The Fighter on this. I think it's pretty good, pretty solid movie. The Lost Boys has aspects I like, but I think it's too overcome by 80ness.
It's very 80s.
Yeah, too much so. I mean, look at that poster. It's a flying vampire bat with a long earring.
It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
It's something.
I've not seen the Joel Schumacher one, so I can't vote.
So it's
I've
going to
not
be.
seen the David O. Russell, so I can't vote.
Oh, I wonder how Grant would like it.
I bet
Probably
I'd
not.
hate it.
Yeah,
I've Shawshanked it.
you only like the bad David O. Russell movies.
That's right, like Joy, which is a masterpiece.
Oh boy.
Spanking the Monkey isn't bad either.
He also did what?
These?
Three Kings.
I haven't seen it. No,
Yeah, Three Kings is great.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that one.
I've Shawshanked all the good ones.
You're gonna have to come up with a new phrase when you eventually watch Shawshank.
Oh, come on. We all know that's never going to happen.
You're on the path to Shawshank.
That's been immortalized.
Yeah.
So the tie will go to The Fighter by only like 80 spots, though.
Oh man, that's real close.
Yeah. And it will keep its spot on our chart, though. All right, we have Inglourious Bastards back again against Boys in the Hood.
I've only seen Bastards.
Same.
Yep.
I'm sure we have Boys in the Hood ranked though.
Yep. All right. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai against De Palma's Scarface.
Both.
I've seen both. This is an easy vote for Seven Samurai for me.
Yeah.
I can't
Scarface is a mess.
Samurai over the Hawk version of Scarface over De Palma's version.
I have only seen Seven Samurai. So, Seven Samurai wins. Handily. And jumps up our chart. Woo!
Only by 10.
Only 10 spots, but it's getting there.
It's getting there.
Moving on up.
Silver Chair and become our number 2.
We have The Golden Child against Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Haven't seen Golden Child.
Me neither.
Same.
Is it ranked? Yes, it is. All right. Field of Dreams against Cool Runnings. Sports.
Neither.
I've seen
Both.
I have seen 1,123rd, 2,575th of Field of Dreams.
Nice, let's get down to the millisecond.
So I guess it's just you and Hannah, Wade.
Yeah. And I'm voting Field of Dreams.
That's fine with me.
Baseball, America's pastime.
I actually had the Royals game on the other window when we started.
How are they doing?
They suck. They lost again. So.
Well, I'm with you as a Pirates fan. Hooray to mediocrity.
Yeah, it's not mediocrity at this point.
Well, at least we're not the Orioles.
That's true.
Chris Davis, man. Oh.
He got his money back, so good for him.
Yeah, money's great.
To earn it.
So we have Tim Allen's Santa Claus movie against The Devil Wears Prada. I've seen both.
I have seen both.
I've only seen Santa Claus.
Devil Wears Prada.
Yep.
Yeah, Devil Wears Prada is a masterpiece. The Santa Claus is quite good too. But The Devil Wears Prada is just one of those amazing milestones in cinema that we're just never going to catch back up to. That Nancy Myers aesthetic, but in the world of fashion.
I read an amazing, super creepy story based on the Santa Claus 2 the other day. One where it's decided that he has to get a Mrs. Claus, and it features the previous Mrs. Claus being destroyed by the elves so they can bring in the new one. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever read. This is amazing.
Well, I'm outvoted, even if I choose to give my love to Tim Allen. It's like a yearly tradition for our household to watch the Santa Claus.
Same.
I've seen it so many times at this point.
Our yearly Tim Allen movie is Christmas with the Cranks, which is unfortunate, but we watched Love Actually last year, which is better. So hopefully we'll do that in future Christmases instead.
There you go.
That'd be an improvement for sure.
I guess is our Christmas tradition.
Which one?
Eyes Wide Shut.
Nice.
Well, that's obviously the best choice, but
yeah.
I still need to see that actually.
You know, there's snow. There's snow in Indoor All the Senses.
Little Christmas is in that if you watch it after this conversation.
What's that?
You might be disappointed by how little Christmas is in it.
It's Christmas adjacent, probably.
Yeah.
Like Die Hard.
Yeah.
Even less so, I'd say.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's lots of Christmas. The Christmas lights and the scene with the little girl.
I mean, Die Hard takes place at a Christmas party, so.
Yeah.
Right, and Eyes Wide Shut ends at a Christmas store.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. Beat you. Yeah. Checkmate. Yeah.
The end of the movie is more than the whole movie, obviously. You have won.
But maybe a Christmas store is more than a Christmas party, so it like balances back out.
Oh, I could put Santa Claus in the top 100. Oh wait, I can't because you guys.
Yeah, it's like 3v1.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? I'll be a conformist. I do like The Devil Wears Prada. Actually,
there's a Christmas party in that, right?
Sure.
It's more Christmas than Die Hard.
Isn't there a Christmas thing, or am I?
Probably.
There probably is. It's like over a length of time. I feel like
there's a Christmas scene. I don't know.
I'm sure you're right.
I don't think there is. I could be wrong.
Who knows? But what I do know is that it's Sideways versus The Two Towers here.
I've seen both.
I've seen both.
Both.
Only Lord of the Rings.
I'm going Sideways. I really like Two Towers a lot, but
I don't care enough to vote here. Sideways? Sure.
I want to vote for Two Towers.
Yeah, I'll become a second tower with Wade here.
What are the stats?
Yeah,
I'm sure Two Towers.
Two Towers is higher.
There's like no way it's not.
Yeah, by a huge margin. Yeah. But Sideways is really great too.
I was curious about the R rankings, not the global ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I feel like the chart rankings don't really matter too much.
Yeah.
All right.
We did get Machete out of the top 20, but now BTC is in there.
Yeah, now we're working on Chronicles of Narnia.
We're working on the Silver Chair, Chronicles of Narnia. Good luck. That's gonna be a little while because
we're gonna have to find movies Hannah loves that are deserving of the spot that can get up there.
I tell you, I'm gonna fill the top 20 with musicals.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's really why I picked Narnia, so you had control over the top 20.
Yes. Just Love Actually goes up there.
Into the Woods.
I have seen both of these. Into the Woods, for sure.
All right.
Not the Rob Marshall one, though, right?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. I've seen worse live productions of it.
I liked it well enough, you know.
Yeah. I am like so excited for the monstrous madness that is going to be Cats.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So my husband and I have a deal that I will go with him and sit through Endgame, and he will go with me and sit through Cats. And it's going to work.
One of you will be a winner there, or both of you.
I bet he will enjoy Cats more than I enjoy Endgame, but we'll see.
Speaking
anyway, I have seen both of these.
Behemothly. I've seen both too.
I've seen both.
I'm voting Finding Nemo.
Same.
Nemo.
King Kong.
I like that, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, King Kong, you were praising it earlier. It has the best opening hour of just about any movie ever.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a great opening.
Yeah, that whole, the moment they get to the island, I usually just want to start the movie over. That's usually what I do.
Now, Grant, would you call it Peter Jackson's finest hour?
No, the Fellowship of the Ring was, but
okay, that's fair, because I do think, yeah, probably some of the sequences in any of the Lord of the Rings movies are better directed, but the first hour of King Kong is a pretty good editing, directing, writing. Yeah, I would agree. Mm-hmm. Oh, the music. Oh.
Yeah, and, all right. Give it to Finding.
Yeah, Nemo wins. All right, we have Peter Weir's The Truman Show against that guy's Sin City.
Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And briefly Tarantino, I think.
Yeah.
They're for
I've seen
both.
Yep.
Truman Show is in my top 10, so I'm voting for Truman.
I'm also going with Truman Show.
It's been a while since I've seen Sin City, so I don't know if I'd love it as much, but I'm going to vote for it here.
I've not seen Sin City.
I think it's a graphic novel, comic book, so you'd probably hate it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen The Truman Show in a long while now at this point, but I'll vote for it. I didn't like Sin City that much.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I would think I'd like it since it's very noir-y, but it didn't do much for me.
It doesn't have a great rewatchability factor for me.
No. And I made the mistake of watching the sequel like last year, and that was a drag.
I haven't done that.
That dragged the rest of it down.
Yeah, that just like made me not ever want to watch either of them again.
At some point, I'll watch the first one again and then try to sit through the sequel. But
yeah. Oh well. All right, Jim. And it gets a jump. So there we go.
I approve.
So we have Holy Grail against Rian Johnson's debut, Brick.
I've seen both.
Both.
I'm voting Holy Grail.
I'm going Brick. I'm not a big Holy Grail fan.
I think Brick is good, though.
This one's
I'm going.
What are you going, Connor?
Definitely going Holy Grail, top 20 for me. And I didn't care for Brick that much, surprisingly.
Okay. Then I will give Brick a vote, and Holy Grail will win on the tiebreak.
Yeah, let's see what the globals have to say. Brick's pretty high, though, globally.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize Holy Grail was 24 globally. That's higher.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Don't insult the knights who say knee, Connor. Or I will say knee at you again. All right, we have the great Lars von Yorgos Lanthimos, not Lars Trier.
Yeah, Lars von Trier wouldn't make a movie that bad.
Oh, whoa! It's taking on Peter Pan though.
Is that the Disney Peter Pan?
It is.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen both.
I've seen both.
Both.
I've only seen Dogtooth.
I think I've seen like 13th, 26th of Peter Pan.
Yeah. Only half.
That's an exact half. That's nice.
Wow.
I think I'm voting Peter Pan, although I haven't gone back and watched it in a while. But I loved it so much growing up. And I've been afraid to go back and rewatch it since becoming aware of how horribly racist the middle of it is. So we'll see, but I think I would still enjoy it more than Dogtooth.
I really like the middle of Peter Pan. I'm gonna be voting for Peter Pan.
The racist part.
I'm actually really looking forward. There's a 1924 silent film of Peter Pan where Anna May Wong plays a Native American squaw. And so I look forward to seeing a Japanese lady once again playing a native. That was a big trope in silent cinema. But Peter Pan's actually really good. And Dogtooth, well, Yorgos Lanthimos is a blight upon the face of art cinema. And I think that if we put him in an airplane with Terry Gilliam and it was being driven by Osama bin Laden's son, I don't think that'd be a terrible thing. Mic drop.
Oh my god. Whoa.
Make America Great Again?
Racism and murder.
Oh. That was just a sequence of words. That is unrivaled. On that note, how do you vote, Connor?
I'm going to vote for Dogtooth.
What do you have to author about Yorgos Lanthimos? Wait.
He's pretty good.
I really like The Favorite. This is my favorite Yorgos Lanthimos movie.
I like all of them. Alps is decent. I haven't seen his first one, but Dogtooth
Dogtooth is my least favorite of the three I've seen, but I want to go back and rewatch it because of how much I liked the other two. So we'll see.
So I think Dogtooth wins with 2-1, right?
I don't know what Grant was voting. I was voting Peter Pan.
Oh, you're
Hannah and Grant both voted Peter Pan.
Yeah, for different reasons.
Oh.
Just kidding.
2-1, Peter
For
Pan.
different reasons.
He can fly.
Yes.
I like the pirates.
Let's get away from this now. With The Karate Kid Part 2 against Wasting Away.
Neither.
I've seen neither.
I've seen The Karate Kid Part 2.
As have I.
And me. But no Wasting Away.
What is that? Is that a Margaritaville movie?
It's some, I don't know. I'm gonna go right towards the shame.
It's got zombies in it.
Yeah.
Cruel Intentions. I've seen both.
I've only seen Cruel Intentions.
I cannot vote.
Grant, you've seen Cruel Intentions.
No, you must be mistaking me for someone else.
Oh, you should watch
It's
Cruel
mistaken
Intentions.
identity.
I feel confident in saying you would like Cruel Intentions, Grant.
It's quite possible I don't like it at all. So you probably would.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like it could be a Grant movie, though. Maybe. I don't know. And it was strangely in theaters again.
Yeah,
like a week or two ago. Didn't think it had that much of a fan base.
It kept just showing up on my AMC A-list options. I was like, I don't want to see this again.
Is it just like 20th anniversary?
Yeah.
Is that the reason?
Yeah.
All the 20th anniversary movies, that's the last one I would think they would
You have all the 99
release again. Yeah.
They weren't rescreening.
The best movie of '99.
Clearly.
Yeah, The Matrix. Yeah, that could be something we now.
Five
Let's
shot.
pick Cruel Intentions. But I am picking Cruel Intentions in this match because I actually like Cruel Intentions. It's so corny and silly, and Ryan Felipe is just like, and Miguel they're all great in it, honestly. And Karate Kid Part 2 is like, fine, it's fine, but I'm going Cruel Intentions because yeah. And it jumps way up our chart. Look at that. Chaos.
Wow. I've seen both of these.
I've seen neither of these.
Either.
Neither.
Only the Jane Campion.
Dune sucks, so the piano.
Play on. All right, we have Phenomenon against Sudhan Shusaria's Love.
Starring Dixit.
Yeah. Love that guy.
You loathe that guy.
Yeah, I love that
guy. I think that's probably not on the chart.
Probably not.
Yes.
What makes you think that?
That
66.
Ranked 21 times.
Wow. Has someone seen Phenomenon?
It's got to be a pretty good winning percentage, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like my movie. As long as the filmmaker is ranking it, it's going to do pretty well. Yeah.
I have seen Over the Hedge, but not Phenomenon.
Same.
Yep.
Same.
In fact, Over the Hedge is one of the only movies I've seen at a drive-in.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never been to a drive-in.
Yeah, it's an interesting experience.
I saw Avengers Infinity War for the 5th time in theaters at a drive-in.
Wow.
I saw Avengers 1.
You're just going to every theater and testing it out everywhere.
Well, I just saw it with so many different people that wanted to see it, and I had Movie Pass, and I saw it for free at a different person's theater, and because I know a theater manager up here, so he does free screenings all the time, and so I just ended up seeing it a lot.
I saw Avengers 1 for the 4th time at a drive-in.
Nice.
And that was the same situation, just different friend groups going.
Yeah, we have a pretty big drive-in near Baltimore, Maryland, that I've gone to 4 or 5 times. I had to see The Zookeeper the first time I went to it.
A true classic.
Yeah, that about burned my eyes out.
One of Kevin James's greatest hits.
To get away from that cancer of the brain, Alien versus Predator versus Stand By Me.
I've only seen Stand By Me.
I've seen both.
No AVP for me.
I'm going Stand By Me pretty easily.
It's a bold choice, Connor.
Yeah.
Neither.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Connors have spoken. Oh, I forgot how high it was on this chart. 4.
Oh gosh. It's almost as good as the silver chair.
So we have Richard Marquand's Return of the Jedi against Warrior.
I have not seen Warrior.
I've seen both.
I've seen both.
Warrior's a pretty generic sports movie, although it did manage to make me care about a sport that I have never watched. That said, I will vote for Return of the Jedi.
I actually like Warrior quite a bit. I like both Edgerton and Hardy's performances in it a lot. And I like the UFC a lot, so I was predisposed to like it anyway. So I will actually vote for it over Return of the Jedi, although I like Jedi quite a lot. And I think the Ewok complaints are silly.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yeah.
Best scene in Star Wars for me is in Return of the Jedi, when Luke and Vader are dueling to that whatever piece it is for John Williams does. I love that. Just
you mean
beautiful.
close to the end when he cuts Vader's hand off and it's got the choir of men singing oh.
Yep, that's that long tracking shot of them in the background of the steps of the throne room. I just love that tracking shot. So I think
Goodard says that tracking shots are a political statement. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Who? Goodard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the guy who the telescope's named after, right?
Yeah.
The Goddard telescope or something. Yeah. So yeah, Jedi's gonna win though.
Yeah.
I don't think Warrior hasn't quite cracked the global top 10 yet.
No.
I'm sure it'll get there.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
I have a lot of faith.
Maybe on the next refresh.
So we have The King's Speech against Zombieland. I've seen both.
Both.
I've seen both.
Only the King's Speech.
I don't know King's Speech, but I like both of these. They're both fun.
Yeah, King's Speech is this Oscar bait, one that we all seem to like for whatever reason, but I'm still going to go Zombieland.
Can you check the stats?
I will try. And they load.
You're not. There is no try.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to vote for King's Speech.
Yeah, I'll go King's Speech as well.
That is not a chaos vote. That is my actual preference.
Wow.
I like both.
All right. I think that's enough though to give. Hannah voted King's Speech, right? All right. What do you know? Into the top 50. How normie of us. So we have Polar Express against Bad Biology.
I have not seen.
I've seen one of them.
Same.
Yeah, I think we can all guess which one we've all seen.
Polar Express with a Z at the end.
Express
Right.
replaced by a John Grisham adaptation, The Firm.
I haven't seen it.
Still only Polar.
I've seen both.
Only Polar for me.
I guess I'll vote Polar Express. It's messy, but it's got some moments that kind of work. Firm is just blah.
All right.
I think I'm the only vote, so there we go.
Choo choo. And it jumps up the chart. Look at that. So we got a little 2003 action here with Holes against the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Only Holes.
Same.
I've seen 17 530ths of Extraordinary Gentlemen, so I will not be voting.
Wow. I've seen both.
Holes is very underrated.
Great.
Yeah,
Extraordinary Gentleman was disappointing.
I've heard the whole Holes is pretty great argument again and again, and I just don't get it. But I also haven't seen Holes in a long time. Probably not since 2003, when I was like 9. So maybe I should rewatch it.
If
but
you
for
don't,
now,
your family will be cursed for always in eternity.
for now, I'm going to vote Extraordinary Gentleman, which is a pretty flawed movie, but I like the concept of it enough that
It is a good concept. I wish it had worked for me.
So you gotta love bringing all those Victorian classics together.
No, it is a very cool idea. I wanted it to be good.
Yeah, maybe they'll remake it. So I think that's just a tie vote for us, though, right?
I think so.
So the Globals will give it to Holes, except now the stats don't want to work.
I'm pretty sure Holes would be higher.
Yeah.
If anyone knows who directed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I can figure it out. Or I could do the Sean Connery.
Stephen Norrington, it's at 6211.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Holes wins. All right, we have The Terminal against Punch Drunk Love. Spielberg against
Paul Thomas
Anderson.
I have seen both.
Are they Scandinavian now?
Yeah.
I have not seen Terminal.
Same.
Same.
Am I the only one who's seen both?
Yep.
Oh, I'm voting Terminal.
That seems right.
Yeah. Terminal is fine. It got like a really bad rap, but it's fine. It's not terrible. Punch Drunk Love is also fine, except for the fact that it has Adam Sandler in it, which automatically drops it down a couple of notches. So, so Terminal.
But it is the best possible Adam Sandler.
It is, But that only takes you so far.
Yes.
Meyerowitz stories. That's the best Adam Sandler.
That one's good too.
That one's okay.
I still need to see that. American Gangster is back again against Training Day.
Denzel.
I have not seen Training Day.
Had any of us seen American Gangster? I didn't think we had.
Oh, I have before, but I haven't seen Training Day, so I don't know.
All right.
I think that was when you were gone.
Yeah.
That might have been it.
All right. We have the talented Mr. Ripley against In-Betweeners 2.
Neither.
Neither.
I've not seen In-Betweeners.
Yeah. I don't think anybody has. Let's banish it.
Send it away.
Terminator 2. Now, there's the 2 we've probably all seen, maybe.
Yeah.
The lesser sequel, obviously. Then In-Betweeners 2.
I've seen both. I'm voting Terminator. Although Ripley is good.
She is. Are you the only vote?
What, how am I the only person who's seen both of these?
I don't know.
No, that's okay. I just figured it'd be I guess I'm voting Terminator. Here it goes.
I miss Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't done a 20th anniversary screening of
Yeah.
Ripley yet.
That'll be next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look forward to it. Hey, I can vote here.
I've seen both.
Ridley Scott again.
Ridley Scott, nice.
I've seen both.
I've seen both.
I've seen both. I like we got the color scheme going on these
I
posters.
do. Which Brown movie do you prefer?
Tenenbaums.
Yeah.
Tenenbaums, I think.
Tenenbaums.
I like Martian though, but Tenenbaums is better.
Wow. I will be lone wolfing it and vote Martian. I don't really care for Tenenbaums that much.
Wrong.
I do wonder if I went back now. Tenenbaums was the first Anderson that I saw, and I wonder sometimes if I went back and rewatched it, if it would be diluted a little bit because I was like really taken by his aesthetic the first time I saw it, and now that I realize that that's all he does, like it might be rewatching it and being like, oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Everything else
the
he's
Royal
done.
Tenenbaums. I think that film is it's got a different edge than his other films, like that he made after.
Maybe.
Like once he did Life Aquatic, he had a huge budget, but Royal Tenenbaums still has this kind of new Hollywood kind of vibe about it that he kind of lost when he got more polished.
Let's see. I'll have to see when I revisit it.
Yeah.
I saw it post seeing Moonrise, Grand Budapest. Yeah. So
All
it's
those
my
bad ones. Yeah.
all his great ones. It's my least favorite. Wes Anderson is Tenenbaums. I've seen all of his except for Life Aquatic and Darjeeling, I think. And I didn't see Bottle Rocket.
Life Aquatic's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe I deserve to give it a second look. We'll see. But you guys are the winners here. And good job to Royal and his lovely family. Seth MacFarlane's Ted against Clint Eastwood's Gran Torino.
Both.
I've seen both.
Neither.
Two movies I should have seen, but I have not.
I'm going to vote for Ted.
I guess I'm voting Gran Torino.
Get off my lawn.
No, I have a problem with Gran Torino. I'm voting Ted. Ted was
There you
not
go.
good, but Gran Torino tried to pretend like it was a movie that was being about things and was about people learning and changing, and nobody learned and changed at all. So it's and like they tried to get us to buy into a redemption arc without redeeming anybody. So I'm voting for Ted.
And also,
because
no one in the supporting cast learned how to act. So
that as
they're
well.
like-
I was too distracted by
all
how much
terrible.
I hated Clint Eastwood. And I kept waiting for the movie to let me not hate him, and they never let me not hate him. But they tried to pretend that I wasn't supposed to hate him from the beginning. So Ted gets the vote because at least that's trying to be obnoxious.
Did you see it in theaters?
Which one?
Gran Torino?
Neither. No.
Okay. Did you see Gran Torino within the past 5 years?
Yes, I saw it this year.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
I saw it a few years ago.
Maybe the year
'Cause
before.
I don't think it would make sense to hate it if you saw it when it first came out. But I think since There's a reason. I'm psychoanalyzing you. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I was a different person back in 2008, so you might be right.
We all need a little psychoanalyzing after playing
as it is. I already did my therapy today. I'm good.
Eastwood had Changeling that same year, which is really good.
So with John Hamm.
I've only seen Ted, so I can't vote. Ted's all right.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than the second one. The second one was just stupid.
I did not watch the second one.
Nor did I.
It's a legal drama, sort of.
Wait, what?
Maybe I should watch it then.
It's a fight for Ted's personhood under the law.
Ah.
And Milo Kunis is... All right, no. Is Milo Kunis an attorney in it? No. Somebody's an attorney.
I don't know. I don't think
I feel about that like the way they felt when B movies suddenly became a legal drama. It was like, what is happening?
And there's a Willie Nelson joke in it about smoking weed that I feel like they just couldn't actually get Willie Nelson to show up in the movie, so they had to like cut it. This is really random musing. So Gran Torino win. Or no, wait, Ted win.
Ted is a random musing.
Yeah. Ted win.
As is Gran Torino.
All right. Ben Affleck's Gone Baby Gone against Barry Sonnenfeld's Addams Family.
Neither.
I have not seen Addams Family.
Nope.
I have only seen Addams Family.
Yay!
I've considered clicking to watch Gone Baby Gone on Netflix like the last 6 or 7 times I've gone on Netflix, but I haven't clicked it.
It's the best Affleck movie.
I remember liking it as I watched it, but I cannot now for the life of me tell you what it was about.
It has the worst thing where a character like says the title. In the movie.
Oh yeah,
it's really
terrible.
It's funny, but I like the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll have to reload this.
Yeah.
The Girl Next Door against Ice Age.
I've seen both.
I've only seen Ice Age.
Same.
Is that Kim from 24? Alyssa Cuthbert.
Yeah, the daughter of Jack Bauer.
Yes, it's Kim Bauer.
Yeah, Kim Bauer, yeah.
That's her. I know her from a different show, so I forget that she was in that.
Am I the only one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl Next Door is really underrated, so I'm going with that.
All right. Chaos.
It's kind of like a Boogie Nights light, a little bit.
Interesting.
A friend of mine and we were actually talking about it 2 days ago, and I hadn't seen it and he had, and I don't know why we were talking about it, but we were, and he said it was pretty good. So.
Interesting. Perhaps worth watching. And it will win here today. Chaos reigns. Chaos reigns. Chaos reigns.
This person had too much chaos. It's giving up.
A lot of chaos today.
A lot. Quite a few moments here.
Wow. We've upset Flickchart.
Yeah, we've disappointed the gods.
Oh, come on, man.
Normal.
All right.
This one will go away probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, darn
And
it.
it went away. One I can vote.
Oh,
Oh well.
it really doesn't like us.
It's fine. Oh, I can vote on this one too.
I can vote on this as well.
Neither.
Only match point.
I shall vote match point.
Yeah. I really like Match Point.
All right. Match point wins.
Yeah.
We have Aronofsky's Black Swan against D.W. Griffith's The
That's
New York
short.
Hat.
which I have not seen.
I've seen it.
Only Black Swan.
Well, it's a short, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we can
Send it away.
Yeah, 1912. Yeah,
throw the head away.
that's right.
For the
Hey.
gold X-Men Origins Wolverine,
Which I have not seen.
I've seen both.
I have seen both.
Is this supposed to be the bad one, or is that the Wolverine?
No, this is the bad one.
Okay.
It's very confusing that they just kept naming them variations on the word Wolverine.
Yeah.
Then we get into the animated X-Men movies. There's Wolverine versus the X-Men, Wolverine versus the Hulk, Wolverine and the X-Men.
Wolverine versus Alien versus Predator.
What's going on? And one he's fighting against them, and one he's fighting with them. There's Wolverine, and in the next one there's Wolverine, and in the next one there's Logan.
Wolverine versus McCabe and Mrs. Miller.
Yes.
I would maybe watch that one.
It's a possibility.
Leonard Cohen playing in the background. If all the men you thought you knew were dealers. What's for you, Andrew?
Okay.
Wolverine dies in the snow. Spoiler.
Sounds like a very Wolverine thing.
Spoilers for Wolverine versus McCabe and Mrs. Miller.
X-Men Origins is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Black Swan is one of the best movies I've ever seen. So, Black Swan.
So, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
What was that?
So you're voting X-Men Origins?
Yeah, sure.
Is Black Swan an X-Men origin story?
It
could be.
Could be. I think X-Men Origins Wolverine gets too much hate. I really like the opening 10 minutes of it. The montage of war is awesome. And I like Liev Schreiber a lot as Sabretooth. But it is not great, though. And Black Swan is excellent. One of the good Aronofskys. So I'll vote for Black Swan as well. And we're the only two.
Mm-hmm.
The Connor vote takes it. I've come up with
That's what
a
I've heard.
campaign speech for us, Connor. You see, you can trust that we're not cons. We're con-ors.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. And speaking of Connor Love, we have Mulholland Drive here against Nightmare Before Christmas.
Sadly, I can't vote. I can't vote.
Oh, well.
Wow.
This should be fun.
Yeah.
I can vote.
I can vote.
Yeah.
I'm voting Nightmare.
Oh, darn it.
Grant, are we going to make you vote for an animation?
I hate both of these. These are really bad movies.
What are the stats?
What are the
Nightmare
stats?
at?
Oh, I don't even know, man.
I'm voting Mulholland.
They're both pretty high. The global would go to Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to vote for Mulholland Drive just for the quality of the grain in the picture. Nightmare Before Christmas is annoying. I don't know. That's all I got.
All right. Yeah,
Is
Mulholland Drive.
Light upon cinema, Grant?
Mulholland Drive is not, well, it is only on a cultural level, though.
A cultural level?
Yeah, because,
how much of culture has seen Mulholland Drive?
Actually, a lot.
Yeah.
The amount of non-movie people that have seen Mulholland Drive, I would expect to be very minimal.
Check IMDb. Check the stats.
Well, they were like movie people, populist movie people, but movie people.
Right, but I mean, like you can tell popular movies, like they'll get 100,000 plus ratings within like 2 days on IMDb.
Yeah,
like, if it just comes out,
That's like what 5 to 10% of the people in the world who watch movies.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, Mulholland Drive has 288,000 ratings on IMDb, and then Eraserhead has only 89,000. I say only, but you know, there's a big, you know, 200. It's got 200,000 plus things. I use IMDb to kind of calculate popularity, which is why Shawshank means a lot to me.
People know that's not Twin Peaks.
What?
Like, of Mulholland Drive is probably the most well-known David Lynch thing that's not Twin Peaks. It's probably the most well-known Twin Peaks one.
Yeah.
So if you have
maybe Blue Velvet.
Yeah, that and Blue Velvet.
Maybe Blue Velvet.
Elephant Man, maybe.
Elephant.
Yeah.
Everybody saw Elephant Man.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Like a different generation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know what Connor's saying though. If you bring up Mulholland Drive, like if you name drop it, like within like just a common group of, you know, like movie watchers and stuff, like some people.
Yeah, like
it's usually the movie that their mom hated.
My law school friend, the other one who's really into movies, Mulholland is her favorite movie. But like when she brings it up, none of my other classmates like have heard of it really. So
yeah,
did they think it's the Nick Nolte film Mulholland Falls?
No.
That happened to me once.
Really?
Yeah, I was talking about it, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, Nick Nolte was so good in that." I'm like,
Now this is the one with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah, that's right.
To get some of my law school friends to watch it, my 1L first year of it, law school, none of them had ever even heard of it. And most people in my law school don't even know who David Lynch is. So, yeah,
which is probably the best if they're doing.
And they all hated it. So
it's like
you're
second tier movie film. Like when people start really getting into a lot of the lesser known stuff, like Mulholland Drive is probably one of the earlier benchmarks.
Yeah.
If
you go, it's not like general populace, but it's like once you cross over into
populist art.
It's fairly. It's like second tier.
If you go to art school, everyone has seen it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Art school starter pack.
The art school populist film.
Yes.
You're actually not admitted if you haven't.
Yeah.
If Mulholland Drive is not in your like top 10 favorite movies, you're denied.
How'd I get in?
You lied.
Yeah.
All this is a long-winded way of me saying that I'm voting for Mulholland Drive, which has had one of the most organic jumps into my top 20 of maybe any movie. Worked its way up from out of the top 100 after the first viewing, and each time I watched it, it's right, rose and rose.
So you're the 2876. You have it there.
I am, and proud of it.
No, I think that's a 2-2 vote, though.
Is it?
Or what did Grant?
I think I'm the only one voting.
No, Grant went Mulholland. That's right.
Yeah, that grain is really lit.
Yeah, it's.
My story about non-movie people is connected to that as well. I was working with a group of kids, and at the time, my favorite movie was Casablanca, and they asked me what it was, and I told them, and they said, "Ew, that movie's really old." And I said, well, "Old movies can be cool too." And somebody's like, "Yeah, I like really old movies, like The Nightmare Before Christmas." I was like, "Oh no!"
And at this point, like movies, even from this decade, could be considered old. So.
I know. And I was like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
See, Grant, I'm sure you like those music scenes in Mulholland Drive.
No, the music isn't very good.
You don't like singing 16 Reasons?
I don't know that song. Like, I think Badamonte or whatever his name is, like the composer, there are some good tracks on the actual soundtrack. It's good to listen to while driving, but no. It's
not one of my favorite Lynch soundtracks, like scores and stuff.
And Yolando, that's so much great music in Mulholland Drive. Scores, oh boy. In any case, we have A League of Their Own against American Graffiti. I have seen neither.
I have seen both.
Both.
Neither.
Only Graffiti.
Even though you're so against vandalism?
I was about to say that.
I'm voting A League of Their Own.
I want to vote for Amgraph.
George Lucas and Penny Marshall. What a pairing. The Globals give it to Amgraph.
Mm-hmm.
I did get A League of Their Own assigned to me as my April movie. So I'll have to watch it.
Oh, that works.
I need to get back into the
Exchange.
Yeah. I'll do it. I got so burned by being given Heavenly Creatures. I don't know.
Who gave you that?
Schwimmer.
Oh, he was deliberately fucking with you.
Yeah. Well, he thought I'd like it, and I Shawshanked it the moment it was assigned to me.
So now we have Kevin Reynolds' Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves against Singer's X2.
Only X2.
I've seen both.
Both.
Only X2.
Neither.
So here's the thing. Prince of Thieves is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Alan Rickman, who is the most delightful thing I've ever seen in my life as the sheriff. If he was in X2 as that character, X2 would win easily. But as it is, I don't know. I think X2 is probably better because there are a lot of parts of Prince of Thieves that are not just Alan Rickman running around. So I guess I'm voting for X2.
I will as well.
All right. It looks like he's defending the arrow shot in the poster.
Today's the Flickchart of Mad Max, Ridley Scott, and X-Men.
For real.
We've got a Ridley Scott Director Day coming up, right? Like,
yeah, it knows. The chart knows.
Paying attention.
I've seen both of these.
Yeah.
I've only seen Vertigo.
Vertigo.
I've got the DVD for Fool for Love in my hands right now, but I haven't seen it.
I've seen the DVD thing.
It's part of that interesting period in the 80s when Altman was doing all those stage play adaptations. It's not as good as Vertigo.
I've only seen Vertigo. So Vertigo wins.
Fool for Love is a pretty good, lesser-known Altman movie, though. So
yeah, I'm all about Sam Shepard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because baby boom, not anything else.
All right, we have American Pie 2 against Woody Allen's Stardust Memories.
Neither.
Only Woody Allen.
Same.
Only Stardust Memories.
Neither.
Is Stardust on the chart?
I
don't know that.
I would. Yeah, it is.
It is.
All right, and we'll reload that. All right, Empire Strikes Back against Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin.
I've seen.
I think I have not seen Batman and Robin. I've only seen Empire.
I like that spaghetti western style.
Yeah.
I've seen both.
No.
All right.
Empire, easy.
I've only seen the better one.
I got the Batman credit card. Never leave the cave without it. You can't help but I watched Batman and Robin all the time as a kid. And it's literally the most cheesiest, goofy thing out there. So there's some sort of loving charm for how awful it is. But yeah, I mean, Empire's. Yeah, it's Empire.
I love Arnold in it, but that's pretty much it.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Time to kick some ice. And insert 20 more.
It's turbo time.
Exactly. 20 million more ice puns.
Yeah.
All right. It's just not fair, is it? The Never-Ending Story against Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Both.
I've seen both.
Just Bueller.
And I will be voting for Ferris.
Same.
Yeah, Never-Ending Story was barely watchable for me.
Agreed.
I could not stand it.
It was definitely what I grew up with and have fondness for, but Ferris is clearly stronger.
I've seen the one scene from Neverending Story of some weird 80s song playing over her flying on the thing.
Flying on the thing.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
A wolf, a dragon puff.
It's
a
called
Cocker Spaniel dragon.
It's an Atreyu, I think, right?
Something like that, yeah.
No, Atreyu was the kid.
Oh yeah, the metal band.
Cast back 30 years here. It's a luck dragon.
Okay.
Wow. The score had sitar in it, so I was like, anyway.
I think that's a movie I've.
So Ferris will win. Yes. All right. Role models against Grease. I have seen both.
I have not seen role models.
Only role models.
I've seen 88 89ths of Grease. So I got nothing. I haven't seen role models.
Missing the big credits.
Yeah.
I think that's almost allowed to vote in fractions.
I don't know. Beauty School Dropout. That's the best part of the movie. The rest of it sucks.
Connor? What? Neither. Okay. Well, I guess that's up to me then. I'm also not a huge Grease fan. It's got a few good songs, but yeah. And I actually like role models quite a bit. It's pretty touching and good for a crude, rude comedy. So I'm going role models. Boom. That's got to be a jump.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Super jump.
Nice.
Chaos reigns. So now we got a little Tim Burton Batman against Little Miss Sunshine. Yes. Chaos reigns.
I was like, there's a wolf in our chat. What's going on?
Neither.
I'm voting for Little Miss Sunshine.
I will join you. I've seen both. We'll vote Little Miss Sunshine.
I will vote for Batman.
Neither.
All right. Little Miss Sunshine takes the win. All right. Tangerines against the Da Vinci Code.
Neither.
Only Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, only Da Vinci. Tangerines. Zaza Rushadze.
I'm trying to remember what country it's from. I can't think of it.
Was it like Burkina Faso or something like that?
Estonia.
Estonia. Okay,
Georgia.
not the same thing.
Estonia and Georgia, apparently. So.
Well, I think we can safely put it on the list. All right, Hot Shots Part Doe.
Neither.
No Hot Shots.
Yeah, no Hot Shots.
Same.
I'll have to load up something new here.
I'm going to piece out after the next one I can vote on. Which is not this.
All right. So we got Dumbo and the Nutty Professor.
Neither.
Only Dumbo.
Same.
All right. I think these are both charted. Yep. All right. We have Blade against Good Will Hunting. I've seen both.
Only Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting, I guess.
Yeah. Blade's okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I watched it be more fun.
Chris Christopherson, gotta love him. But yeah, Good Will Hunting's good.
Yeah.
I did the monologue of Matt Damon's for theater class one time when he's talking about clubbing baby seals.
I did that monologue too.
No kidding.
No, seriously, yeah. In the 10th grade drama class, we had to memorize a monologue, and I did that. And I had to censor it. I didn't have, because there's an F-bomb.
Oh.
So I said friggin'.
Oh.
I was like, were you allowed to do that in high school?
Yeah.
I did it in 11th grade theater class, drama class, and I did not have to censor myself though.
Wow.
Our teacher was very much about if it was in it, you could say it.
Yeah, I wish that she was, but there was one student who didn't, and he got in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I don't remember what movie he did, though. He did something really dumb.
It would have been fine if it was a better choice.
Yeah.
All right. Goodwill will take it.
And with that, I'm going to head out.
Yeah, I probably have.
Yeah. This is a good place to stop, I think, then.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Good times.
it's been fun.
Chaos.
Chaos.
We got plenty of chaos. We just put Chronicles of Narnia, the Silver Chair BBC movie, in the number 2 spot.
It's going to take a while to get it out.
That's
Yeah.
as chaosy as you get.
It's going to take me deciding to watch it, which will probably never happen.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't it the first of the Narnia books?
I thought Magician's Nephew was
Oh, darn it! You're right. It is.
Silver
There's a
Chair
weird
like
chronology, though.
And
Yeah, I don't know the chronology, so.
Yeah.
oh, you guys are seeing this. Well,
Fourth, 7.
Fourth book.
4.
Not even close.
Wow. Yeah, we are terrible.
Yeah, decades after Dawn Treader.
But does it take place in like weird order, or?
But less than a year
I
later
don't think release order and chronological order
are the same.
Yeah.
It's like reading order would be. Yeah, it's Magician's Nephew, Lion Witch, Horse,
Okay.
Caspian, Dawn Treader, Silver Chair, Last Battle. So it's almost near the end chronologically.
And then Magician's Nephew was released towards the end, even though it's the first.
Basically a prequel.
Gosh, he invented
At
Lucasland.
least they got the last battle. That's the last one in both.
Yep.
All right. I'm heading out.
See ya. Party it up, guys.
All right. Chaos Reigns. See ya.
Chaos reigns.
Chaos Reigns.